Dear students, hope all are safe at home. My dear ones, in the previous class, what did we see? Yes. What is a suspension and its properties? Good. Example? Chalk powder in water, then sand in water. Good. Here once, there are three types of solution. You have learned two types. One is true solution and another one is suspension. Third one is colloidal solution. We can see in the next class. Today, we are going to see what is a concentration of solution and how it can be calculated. Okay. To understand the concentration of solution, I am going to do an activity. Here, I have taken two glasses and both are filled with equal amount of water, and I have taken some salt. Okay. Now, I am going to add 1 spoonful of salt into the first glass and 1 spoon into the second glass. I am stirring the first one. Okay, dear ones, now it is a solution. Am I right? Well, it is a salt solution. Good. Which is the solvent here? Wow. Water and solute. And solute? Yes, salt. Suppose if I have taken sugar, sugar will be solute and water is solvent. I stirred both glasses. Now, salt is completely dissolved in both cases. In both glasses, salt is completely dissolved. Now, I am going to add 1 more spoonful of salt into the first glass. Again, I am stirring it. Okay. Now, I can notice some salt are left without dissolving. They settle down. Here, completely salt is dissolved. You know, this is homogeneous mixture, isn't it? Why? Because solute particle is uniformly distributed in the solvent. And here also, it is uniformly distributed in the solvent, but some salt is settled down. Why? What is the reason? Because the solution is saturated. What's the meaning of saturation? For example, if you are feeling so hungry, when your mother gives you food, you will have the food. But after taking some food, we will feel that is enough for our stomach, isn't it? Like that, here, beyond certain amount, solute particle will not dissolve in the solvent. Okay? That stage is called its saturation. Okay? What is saturation solution means? No more solute is dissolved in the solution is called saturated solution. But in the case of unsaturated solution, we can dissolve some more solute into it. Okay? Hope you understood. but both are homogeneous mixture. There is no doubt in it. It is not a heterogeneous mixture. Okay, dear ones. So saturated solution means the solution is saturated. It is not in the condition to dissolve more solute into it. But unsaturated means we can dissolve some more solute into the solution. Okay? Now, how can we calculate its concentration? In both cases, here I have added 2 spoonfuls of salt. Here I added only 1 spoon. So in this case, the amount of solute particle is more. Am I right? Well, but here the amount of solute particle is less as compared to the first one. Now, in mathematical way, how can we calculate its concentration? There is a formula. We can see it now. Dear ones, now we can see how can we calculate solubility of solute with the help of formula. There are 3 formula. One is, suppose if solute and solution are given in mass, we can use this formula. For example, mass of solute by mass of solution into 100. Second one, how can we calculate if solute is given in mass and solution is in volume? We can use this formula. That means mass by volume percentage of solution is equal to mass of solute divided by volume of solution into 100. Third one, if both are in volume means how can we calculate? With this formula, volume of solute by volume of solution into 100. Okay, dear ones, now you see this example. A solution contains 40 gram of common salt in 320 gram of water. Calculate the concentration in terms of mass by mass percentage of the solution. Here both are given in mass. So we can use the first formula. That is mass of solute by mass of solution into 100. Okay. What are the data given? Mass of solute, it is given 40 gram. Mass of solvent is given 320. So mass of solution means we have to add solute plus solvent. Am I right? Yes. So after adding, mass of solute is 40, mass of solvent is 320. Now it is 360. Okay, formula is mass percentage of solution is equal to mass of solute divided by mass of solution into 100. Okay. First one, we know it well. What is mass of solute? It is given here 40 gram. So it is substituted here. Down, what is mass of solution? We have calculated mass of solution by adding solute plus solvent. So that is 360 into 100. So 0, 0 you can cut it. Am I right? 0, 0 if you are cancelling. 0, 0 if you are cancelling. Now it is 4 into 100. So 400 divided by 36. The answer will be 11.1 percentage. The answer is in the form of percentage. Okay, dear ones, we can do some more examples. Hope you will understand clearly.